I'm Deb Courtney. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So glad you're here today. Well, people have been asking me about my mind strengths, how I developed those, and what did that look like. So that's kind of what these videos have been about, is sharing with you some ideas, thoughts, and suggestions that was shared with me, that people helped me with in regards to where I was at on my journey in any given period in my life. And so it helped me to identify who I am. So it had to do with a lot with identity, about myself, what I thought about myself, what I wanted my identity to look like. And so that's where I am going to start today. So the first one is that these are things that I thought about, was how to improve, or I wanted to improve my physical appearance, which happens to be a big thing on a lot of people's agenda. As a matter of fact, I think it has a lot to do with about everybody, because, you know, we live with ourselves. You have to live with yourself before you can live with anybody else. And of course, when we look in the mirror, there may be some things that you would like to do differently, that you would like to change or improve on. And so that was one of the mindsets that I have always had in regards to myself. Is to improve my physical appearance so that I am delighted in how I look. Yeah, that's a very big mindset that I have, even until today. I do want to delight in myself. I want to delight in how I look. And you know what? Come closer. You probably do too. If you don't admit it, that's okay. But I know. There is a reason why the health industry is such multi-trillion-dollar a year industry. It is because we live with us before we live with anybody else. And it's not wrong to desire to have a better you. As a matter of fact, I think it's mighty good. And so I have a mindset, even till today, that I want to delight in me and how I look. And you know what? I don't feel the least bit guilty about it. I don't feel the least bit condemnation from anybody. Well, that's all you do is stay at the gym and work out. As much as I can. And you know what? There's something, this is for me now, there's something about working out and the transitioning that's taking place that I like. And I like it not only the transitioning, but it is the other things that the physical appearance and working out at the gym helps me to assimilate. When I have something that I need to take care of, or a situation that's come up, sometimes just working out, lifting weights, just walking on a treadmill or on the stairs, it just helps me to think about things and process stuff. So it's not just a physical situation a lot of times as far as physical appearance is concerned, because we do like to delight but you get an added bonus, yeah, of being able to work on sometimes other things that's going on in your life. And you start thinking about those things and you look at it this way. And well, if I look at it this way, well, what if I was looking at it that way? And then maybe you're talking with someone and the next thing you know, you may have clarity about something that you did not have clarity about when you first walked in the door. So yes, I have a mindset about me that, as far as improving my physical appearance so I can be delighted in how I look, I can be delighted in the clothes that I buy, and it just helps my all-around person, who I am. So the next thing, mindset, that I have is to take the time that I need to change some of the assumptions that I've made about myself. Have you ever done that? Hello. Well, as I say, if you've lived on the face of this planet long enough, you probably have done that. And that's a good thing, because we do have a tendency to change our way of thinking. And I've mentioned it in other videos that it normally comes in 5-year increments, that no matter what age you are now, let's just say you are 30, that you do not think today like you did when you was 25. Let's just say you are 40. You don't think today at 40 like you did when you was 35. If you sit down and think about it, whatever age you are, I am 68. So, I'm less than 24 months out from being 70. So, I can already see, and it has intentionally hit my mind. I can see the transitioning taking place at 68 to where it was different, a little different than when I was 65. So yeah. So changing some assumptions that I have made about myself, they do take place, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I do see that, and I have that mindset, and it just is what it is. Okay, the next one is, I am interested in identifying and focusing on selected attainments. Yes, I have a mindset that identifying selected attainments that I want to achieve. For example, and I have shared this in a previous video, is that multiple streams of income, okay? I've identified that. I have a mindset. I'm going to have multiple streams of income. Okay, so what have I done to attain that? One of the things that I do is buy dividend stock so that I can have dividends check being sent to me, well, like once a quarter when the company pays out dividends. That's an example of a mindset that I have about me now. Did I always have that mindset? No. But I do now. So if I were you, think about it. Maybe not. I take it back. It's good to have it. But that's something you have to decide. So, all right. The next thing is, do you like to feel out of balance? I don't. I don't like to feel out of balance. So I like to be in balance. So I have a mindset about me. Okay, what do I need to do, or what do I need to check into or evolve into to be a balanced person? And then I take the necessary steps to do that, those things. In my finances, I like to be balanced in my finances. In my health, I want to have good health. I want to do the things now, and I have expressed this in prior videos. I want to live my life now, so when I get to my future life, I will be in the best possible position Deborah Courtney can be in. That's my mindset. And that's what I do. Okay, the next one is to make significant changes into my body in terms of weight, tone, and strength. That's a mindset that I do because I started out with a certain amount of weight. I've increased my weight, and by increasing the weight, I've increased the tone of my muscles, my skin, and by doing that, then I've increased my strength. Because I want to be stronger, I want to have good muscle tone, because you will lose muscle as you get older. And so it's just a part of life. And so I have the mindset now that these are the things that I want to do, simply because, as I've said in the past, I am doing now what I want my future self to look like. So when I get to my future, I will be in a positive, balanced, and there's a lot of other words I could use, but you probably don't have enough time. We don't have enough time to go over it. But to be in the best shape that I possibly can be in, according to me. You individually will do according to yourself. Okay? The next one is to strengthen or perfect my character. Well, yeah, I have a mindset to strengthen and perfect my character. You know, we do at times have a tendency to mess up, and we're human, okay? So those things happen, they take place. The thing is not to beat yourself up over it because you messed up. The thing is to get back on track and to take the necessary steps to strengthen and to perfect your character. Does that mean I'm perfect? No, but it means I attain to be that way. And I take the necessary steps. I develop and I maintain a certain mindset. I do mess up. But when I mess up and I see that I've messed up and I have been convicted of messing up, then I take the necessary steps to change myself. That's just the mindset I have. I have to live with me before I can live with anybody else. And you're the same way. You can't live with anybody until you got to live with yourself first. And then everybody else falls in after that. The next one is I need to have more confidence on how I present myself. And this mindset, it's not so much as it was. However, I do like taking steps and implementing a system that keeps my confidence built up. I think your confidence is an important part of you, period, all during your life. However, I think in our 20s, our confidence looks different than in our 60s. So it's different for everybody. There are some issues about confidence that you may have a stronger mindset about than I would in regards to a certain area of your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we do need to have, and it is good for us to have more confidence on how we live our life, how we present ourselves, not only to the world, but to our own self. The next thing I want to say is having a positive effect on others without trying to rule over them or control them. This is a mindset that has served me well, and I still use it till today, that I want to be a positive to people. Now, let me tell you something, and you may already know this. There's some people that you can't be that way with. There are some people in this world that no matter how positive you can be with them, it does not work for them. It does not affect them. They're always they're always having a rainy day. There is raindrops keep falling on my head. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Woe is me, poor pitiful me. There are people in this world that have that kind of personality, mindset, just a spirit about them that it is hard to get to. And so I don't worry about that. Because, see, they have to live with them. I don't have to live with them. But when I do come in contact with an individual and have a friendship or sort of relationship or a friendship with an individual, I want to have a positive effect on them because you know what? I have a gift, and I'll talk about that because I'll talk about it right now. I have a mindset to use my gift to be a positive influence on people. Now, there'd be some people that would never, you haven't done that so much good with me, and they're probably right. But sometimes, and I'm going to get back to the other one, sometimes there are people that, you know what, this is as far as you're getting to me. They got their arm out, you're not getting any closer. That's it. There's you. That's you. That's as far as you're getting. I don't want nothing you got to say. I don't want anything you're trying to sell. I don't want anything. And I say, and that's okay, not a problem. They don't want no encouragement. They don't want whatever they don't want. I don't have a problem with it. But I like to orient my life around encouraging people that, of course, are younger than me, that you can do it. If you've got the mindset to do it, if that is who you are, if that is your identity, then you can do it. And you know what? I like doing it. No, I take that back. I love doing that when people allow me to do it. And so that's just having a positive effect on others. And it's not to control them. It's not to rule over them. You see, let me tell you something. I had a manipulative attitude about me at one time. And I found out really, really in a hard way that doesn't work. It doesn't ever work when you try to manipulate people to get them to do what you want them to do. It doesn't work. So I stopped that like immediately. And I have never went back to that. Never. If I got to manipulate somebody to get something out of them, I don't need that. I don't need that. So I stopped that. But I like to have a positive effect on others, like I said, without trying to rule them or control them. And they can take it or they can leave it. Okay, the next one is improving communication, cooperation, and love within my family. That's hard to do. Even though I have a mindset of wanting to do that, that's my identity of who I am. I have that mindset. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you have to wait till people, your family members, grow up. And it takes a lot of life situations sometimes till that can take place. But if you have the patience and you're still breathing, you wake up every day, there is hope. There really is. So I have a mindset about communication and having cooperation and love within my family. And sometimes family members are hard to love. They really are. And sometimes you have to love people afar off because they've got this here hedge up and saying, that's as far as you're coming right now. You're not getting any closer. And I understand that because I've been there myself and know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, that's what I want to share in regards to that. Of course, that's not all of them. I will share the others next time. So, I'm glad you found me. I'm glad I found you. Hope some of these might have helped get you to thinking about your identity, who you are, and what you can do, the mindsets that you could take, or a mindset you don't need to take to have the relationships and the friendships and the quality of life that you deserve. So I'll see you again next time. Bye.